Hi everyone, my name's Nick Davies and welcome to my channel. I'm not too sure if you can really see outside as my windows are steaming up, but it's about 3 degrees, windy, rainy, dark, icy, but silly boy here is going to go and do a board review for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty cold. I'm going to be wearing my gloves and socks. I got a 3-2 wetsuit with holes in, so that's not really ideal. But doesn't matter. I'm aiming not to fall in. Review stuff's pretty simple, pretty safe tricks, I guess. I've been doing it a long time, so hopefully I don't crash on these tricks. And yeah, all the reviews I've been doing are kind of the same style, all the same tricks. I get a true understanding of what works and what doesn't. So if you're thinking you're going to be watching a video and it's going to be bangers, unfortunately, guys and girls, it's not. It's just the basic board control and board pop techniques I want to test the board for. So today I'm riding at Festival Wake Park in Basildon, which is in Essex. It's one of the UK's highest cables. I've chosen this cable because I want to do some air tricks today, and the free press looks like it's a good board for that. So I'm going to go out and test this board out for you guys. If you want to see more of my videos, type in my name and I'll be here. Cheers guys, and enjoy the clips. Today I'm going to be riding the 2021 JB O'Neill's Pro Model HYPERLITE Free Press. I've had this board in my garage for a while. Don't get me wrong, I've actually been riding this board this year. But actually not this year, 2021. We're in 2022 now, it's February and it's freezing. But enough about that. It's time to do the review for you guys. I don't want this board waiting around any longer. So yeah, sit back, relax, put the kettle on, make yourself a warmish weak tea, and just enjoy the video. It's a little bit chilly on the old hands, but I'm going to get my gloves and my socks on and I'm going to get out riding for you guys the 2021 HYPERLITE Free Press, designed and ridden by no other than a YouTube star, JB O'Neill. I've got a few of my friends here today. Here they are. Do a Rayleigh, Nick. Go on. Do the back roll, you do. Yeah, do the back roll. See, the crowd goes wild here today, people. But yeah, sit back, relax, get your popcorn, and let's do this. Oh, there we are, freezing. Warmed up now, even though it's about 3 days later. But anyway, here I am, Nick Davies, finishing up the review on JB O'Neill's 2021 HYPERLITE Free Press. This is the 148, by the way, people. Normally I ride a little bit bigger, but they didn't have it in stock because it's doing so well, it's sold out everywhere. The board comes in a 145, 148 and a 151. Normally I'll be on a 151. JB O'Neill, well done. Well done. You and Aaron, by the way. Aaron designed all my boards back in the day, the process, the milk cart, the hashtag. So you two is a strong combo. Developing this board here, the Free Press. And understand this is your first pro model as well, JB. So congratulations, mate. Onwards and upwards for you, as always. Anyone out there who don't know who JB is, you probably all do, but just in case you don't, he is the top of his game. He's a content creator. Tricks he's doing his wakeboard is unbelievable. He's enthusiastic. He's always there to be seen. The kids are loving what he does. I love what he does. So JB, keep it up, mate. Keep the sport fresh. What's that? Someone just texted me. Oh, notification. Look at that. Daily challenge. I'm losing the rings, people. But yeah, anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about this board. Let's start with some of the basic features. This board comes in a 145, a 148 and a 151. Today I rode the 148. Anyone out there wanting a small stance, this is probably for you. The stance is very, very narrow. Probably a little bit too narrow for me. I like a little bit wider, so for air tricks and kicker landings, a little bit more stable. This board's a little bit narrow, so for rails and jibbing and just cruising around, it's pretty fun for that. But charging, landing from speed and height, you know, this stance isn't for me, but could be for everyone else. So don't take that too much personally. The board itself, pretty cool colours, pretty cool graphics. I like the top sheet, the wood effect with like a matte black finish on the top part. The bottom, yeah, nice and bold. So when you're doing a big method glides or just a, you know, whatever you want to do, this board's going to really pop. No channels at the tip and tail, so this is a good feature of the board. I prefer this. I like the little edge channels down in the center. This helps you grip and lock on, and also stable when you land. But nothing up here. It makes the board really playful, and you don't get caught on the rails if you're slipping off early. The tip and tail is really flat, so it's going to hold steady. So when you're on a box, it's not going to be tipping side to side. The center of the board's really flat. Okay, so as I said, the stance is really narrow, so this gives you now lots of space in the nose and the tail of the board. So again, for pressing, you can feel the board really securely under your feet. Back in the day, the stances were probably finishing about here, so you only had a small tip and tail, so it didn't feel as nice to ride on the rails. But now, new style stance is a lot more narrow, gives you a lot more play with the tip and tail. Has a full 360-degree urethane sidewall. I think all the boards in the cable range out of HYPERLITE have this now. It's a standard feature with the boards, but it's the one that saves your boards the most. So, you know, look for a board with this one if you're going to be riding cable. Even if you're a beginner, if you're hitting your boards, queuing up on the dock and whatnot, this will probably give your board a little bit more life. The board's really light. It's a wood-like construction, so it's really energetic, really playful, very poppy. It's a blended 3-stage rocker, hence the name Free Press. This board has got loads of rocker on it, so again, this makes it really responsive, really poppy. So if you want to jump over a kicker, you want to jump on a higher rail, this board's consistent and very energetic, which I love. My style of riding, playful, doing all little bel airs and all that kind of stuff, this delivered, and I love that feature for this. The board also has a beveled edge, a 360-degree beveled edge. Don't know if you can really see it here, but this is going to make the board very forgiving. So again, beginners to advanced riders, if you're riding where it's choppy and you're landing a bit sketchy, just by having that raised a tiny little bit should ride smoothly over the water. So it's a little bit forgiving, gives you an extra chance. Again, on rail, so if there's a rail and it's a little bit sketchy, there's a few screws or something hanging out, which some parks do, this should ride over. It gives you, you know, as I said, an extra chance. Not always, but a little bit. I am riding here the HYPERLITE Systems, the low back, my binding of choice. I used Alex Albach's distortion boots also in the video. These bindings are strong. Quickly go on to these. My binding of choice, full stop, don't matter. Even if I'm riding HYPERLITE or different brands, HYPERLITE bindings, full stop, are the best bindings in the game. I'm not doing it because they're supporting me or whatever. That is my honest feedback on the bindings. You can't beat them. As you can see, the Free Press is a wider profile board, so again, It feels like you've got more board underneath you. It feels like it's more buoyant. You've got more board to play on, etc. The board's very light. It's a wood-like construction, so considering how wide it is and how the tip and tail doesn't really go in too much compared to like the Pleasure or different boards, it still is very light and you can still throw it around with ease. So I enjoyed that aspect of this board. As free press, the rocker on it's crazy. So if you're a beginner and you want a board that's going to allow you to press like the pros with ease, then this is that. The board just locks on straight away. It's not the flexiest, which is good, because when the board's too flexy, it just slips out. This board's got a nice biting point, nose and tail, so you can lock on really well and it's consistent. You always know what you're going to get. So I love that for this. It's not the softest, but it's not the stiffest. It's just mid-range, but loads of rocker. So keep that in mind if you're looking for a board. It's a blended 3-stage rocker, as I said. But overall, guys, I loved it. You know, it's bang on for my style of riding. Kickers, rails, air tricks, playful. Yeah, it's good all round. The graphics are pretty cool, nice and clean. 2022 a little bit different. Maybe I'll get that board down the line. I'll do a review then, but it's the same shape. But yeah, overall, guys, it's a thumbs up from me. Well done, JB. Well done, Aaron. Well done, HYPERLITE once again. Yeah, it's a good all-rounder for air tricks, cable, boat, winching, you name it, you can do it. JB does it anyway. If you guys want to follow in his footsteps, this is the board for you. 2021 HYPERLITE Free Press. Yeah. Aurora, what do you think of the free press? Hey, you think it's bananas? It's time, people. The truck drop test. I'm going to stand up here in a second and I'm going to drop this free press and see how she holds up. Let's go. The board drop. She didn't land on her side though, that's the only thing, so she should be in good condition. Nothing here. Didn't land there, just a little bit of a graphic peeling up, nothing too bad. Nah, she's looking good. There we are, people. I know it wasn't the best drop I've ever done, but it's one drop only. I'm not here to break the boards. I'm here to just test them and see how they hold up. Free press, you're strong on. See you next time, people. Ooh.